Shawna, female fat loss over 40, and today what I want to talk about is your hamstrings. I find that many women tend to be weak through the hamstrings, stronger through the quads, weak through the hamstrings, and it's really the hamstrings that give you the shapely legs that you're looking for. And so we don't want to have that muscle imbalance between the quad and the ham, and we want to increase the hamstring flexibility and strength and shaping those muscles, because that's what's going to give you the shapely legs that you really want. My three favorite hamstring exercises are the stiff leg deadlift, the Bulgarian split squat, and the reverse bridge. And I'm going to show you a variation on that. Okay, so my stiff leg deadlift is different than just a regular deadlift. As the name implies, you want to have straight legs, but you don't need, you can have a slight bend in the leg. So I'm going to go sideways for this one. And what you want to think about when you're doing this one is the hip being the hinge and just folding over at the hip. So our hands are going to be at our side. All we're doing is holding on to our dumbbells. We want to keep our chin and our chest up, slight bend in the leg, drop the dumbbells to between the knee and the ankles, and lift up. You're going to be driving those hips forward like so. Now, common errors with this one that I want you to watch for is a lot of people will let their back round and then those dumbbells are getting lower. Because the back is rounding and you're going to be stretching through that upper back and not feel that same stretch all the way up through the hamstring. And there's fear of getting some stress with the lower back on that one. So the biggest thing is keeping that chest up, keeping those shoulder blades pinned back, and keeping the chin forward. So if you're noticing that those dumbbells are really getting low, it might be that you're letting those you're letting the shoulder blades slide, okay? A variation on the stiff leg deadlift that you could try is a one-leg stiff leg deadlift. So as the name implies, I'm going to just be on one leg, lift one leg up. As my head goes down, my leg comes up. This one takes a little bit more balance and core stability. And what's great is you're going to be working the knee and the ankle, proprioception. It's great for proprioception for that knee and ankle, which really means that you're just finding out where your body is in space and improving that balance. So, two variations on the stiff leg deadlift. The one leg stiff leg deadlift, well, first of all, the two leg stiff leg deadlift, which I want you to try first, and then the one leg stiff leg deadlift. I'll try it on the other side. I think that was my smart leg. I'm going to try on my dumb leg, and maybe I think this one's my smart leg. You will have one leg that you'll feel more balanced on. Oh, one more thing on that stiff leg, the single leg stiff leg deadlift, is do not let the hip open up. We want to keep the hips facing forward so that you don't turn at the shoulder and let that leg get higher. In fact, just drop the dumbbells to the knees, lift that leg up, and as the heel goes up, the nose goes down. Even if it's not very far at first. Work in that range of motion, okay? That's exercise one. Now my second exercise is called the Bulgarian split squat. Now what you need is you need a bench, and if you have somewhere that you can grab onto a banister or a fence, it's great for starting. Now I've done it before, so I'm going to try not to fall over here on the dock. Now I'm going to put the top of my foot on that bench, and I'm going to rock back so that I can see this toe. All right? At first, I would do it unweighted. I'm going to drop that back knee down. Now look how I've got 90-degree angle here, here, and here. So this is the Bulgarian split squat. I'm really going to be feeling this hamstring. Now, if I need to, add some weight, this will really up the intensity. So obviously, I'm going to do one leg and then the other. The most common error on this is getting that foot back too far, getting the knee over top of the toe. You're gonna get some patella strain. So make sure you can always see the toe on that one. All right, my third favorite exercise for body weight training for the hamstrings is just a reverse bridge. Now the reverse bridge is not metabolically challenging. So don't think you can do this in front of the television, get great hamstrings. You need to do those metabolically challenging exercises like the stiff leg deadlift, like this one, with some high intensity interval training to be able to shape those muscles. All right, now, when we do the reverse bridge, we want to have 90 degrees here, and we want to have our hips, knees, and ankles all in line. Hands down, head down, hips up. So I often will lift up my toes because then I'm going to work that tibialis anterior as well, which doesn't get much work. So I'm up on my heels and I can be doing a pulse. I'm going to be feeling those hamstrings and glute muscles. Okay, so this is a great finishing move for those hamstrings. Now, one of my favorite variations on this one is to lift up one foot, don't let this hip drop, and hold or pulse. Now, the key to lifting up the foot, the most common error, when I tell ladies to lift up that foot, the first thing they do is move this to the center so that they even out that, so that the foot is in between the hips and so that hip won't drop. So what I want you to really concentrate on is hips, knees, ankles, lift up, keep those in line, and then lift up the leg. Now, you can keep the knees even, or you can bring that heel in toward that knee, and now I'm gonna really feel that hamstring. All right? Those are my 3 favorite hamstring workout exercises and variations, and if you use those, you're going to really shape those legs. Hey, if you enjoyed that video, check the link below for more videos and cool content.